So right now, I kind of want to dive into some of the interesting features that some of these cloud backup services offer. And I remember a friend of mine, he said, I don't know what I don't know about these cloud backup services. And basically what he meant was, I don't know what features I should be looking for. I don't know what I should be, really looking for with some of this stuff. I don't even know what all of them really offer. So this is my solution for that. I'm going to break down some of the interesting features just so you know that they're out there, and I'm going to show you how it works and what's the benefit to each one, so you can get a glimpse of if you need it, want it, or you feel that that's all right, I could do without that. But I just want you to be aware of some of the features that's available to you so that you can make the best decision possible. So the feature that I want to discuss right now is a feature called Backup External Hard Drive. And to explain how it works, I'm going to take you back to Cloud Backup 101. So you have your computer or your computers here and here, and you want the file contents, you want all the data that's on there to be backed up to the cloud. So you get a cloud backup service and you back up your data to the cloud. Now, very simple, very easy to grasp. But now let's say you have an external hard drive. If you have an external hard drive right here, and let's say you had all of your pictures, all your family pictures on there, that's where you stored all of your photography photos or anything like that, and you have it plugged into your computer. Now let's say this is the scenario for you. You have this external hard drive plugged into your computer, whether it's your laptop or it's your desktop, and you want the file contents, you want all the data that's on there to be backed up to your service provider. Well, believe it or not, not all of them allow you to do this. Some actually don't allow you to back up your external hard drive, and some do. So it's very important to know that this feature isn't available with all of them, and you definitely want to make sure you check the box that allows you to search for cloud backup services that have this feature if you want to back up your external hard drive. So now I want to talk about syncing. And syncing is basically a feature that a lot of cloud backup services offer. And it basically allows you to have the same version of a file on multiple devices. So let me just give you a visual demonstration of how this works. So first, let's start off with our cloud backup account. All right, there it is, our cloud backup account. Now, here's the scenario. A lot of us have a lot of different devices these days. We have our desktop computers, we have our mobile phones, we have our tablets, and we even have laptops. Now, it starts to become a pain when you, let's say, create a speech. Let's say you created a Word document that's a speech to a presentation of yours. Now, you created a speech on your desktop computer, but you're not going to carry that desktop computer with you everywhere. You're probably going to take your laptop, or you're probably going to take your tablet, or you're probably going to, well, we all carry our mobile phones today. So just imagine having that speech on there. What would you have to do? You would have to take a thumb drive and, you have to put it on your laptop, or, try and get it on your tablet or your phone. Well, syncing allows you to instantly, when you save this speech document right here on your computer or in a special location, the syncing folder for your service, when you do that, it automatically sends your file to your account. And from there, any device that's linked to that account and you've enabled it to sync with your files, it will automatically put that speech file there. It'll put that speech file there, and you'll also have access to your speech file there. So whenever you update one, let's say I have a speech and then I just added another paragraph to it, it'll instantly make that change, send it to my account, and any device that's linked to it, it'll get that updated speech. It'll get that updated file. It'll update it for me. And the same goes if I actually delete something from that speech. It'll actually update it across all of my devices as well. And just another note, if you were to change that same file on your laptop or even your tablet, or in some cases even your phone, some of them allow you to edit files on your phone, those changes go across all of them. So let's say I had the same speech and that same speech file is now was now here on my tablet, and I made some changes, and I, added something or took something out or whatever it is. Or let's say I made a separate file. I created a separate file and added a few other things for another speech I'm doing. That also gets saved to my account and spread across all of my different devices. So now any change you make from any device gets sent to your account and synced across all of your devices. Now, that's the benefit of having the syncing feature. So now I want to go over the sharing feature. And sharing basically is exactly what it says. It allows you to share your documents, your videos, anything that's you've already backed up. It allows you to share it with multiple people so that they can access it as well. So just so you get a nitty-gritty of if you really want this feature or not, let me break down how it really works. Now, let's say you went to Niagara Falls, you just took a trip to Niagara Falls, and you took that boat ride that allows you to get pretty close to the waterfalls, and you took out your mobile phone and you took some amazing videos of that. And because your cell phone is attached to your or linked to your backup service, it automatically backed up your video to your account. So now you have those videos of Niagara Falls backed up to your account. That's great. And so now you went back to work and you started telling everybody how amazing that trip was and how amazing that boat ride was. And you had a friend and his name was, I don't know, Bob. Bob with the great haircut. So you told Bob, and Bob said, "Hey, would you mind sending me some of those videos? I actually want to check it out. Maybe I'm planning on going to Niagara Falls." And he said, "Can you send it to me?" It would be very tedious for you to go in or go on a computer and stick a thumb drive in and bring it back to him, or even try to send it through email, because as we know, a lot of these videos are pretty large, and in most cases larger than what email would allow. So you do the next best thing. You say, "Okay, Bob, I'm going to share it with you from my account." So in essence, what sharing allows you to do is it allows you from any device, basically your mobile phone, maybe you have a tablet, or even a laptop, basically any computer that you can log into your account with. You go in and you say, "Okay, Bob, I'm going to allow you to get this." So from any of these devices, you go in and you say, "Okay, Bob, I'm going to share this with you." Now, what a lot of these services that allow sharing do is there's some that have more controls than others, but for the most part, they would probably allow you to send a very unique URL to Bob so that he can access that information. Now, let's say, you started bragging some more about the trip and you told people about the music that you heard out there and it was amazing and you recorded it. And of course, when you recorded it, it got backed up to your cloud backup service. And you had some colleagues that said, "Oh, wow, you heard jazz up there? Can we hear, some of that music? Can you share it with us?" So let's say you had a group of friends that wanted to get a listen to the music. You can also share that as well, and you can also share it with them. Just basically go into any account, basically any device that's linked to your account, and go in and just say, "Let me share this, and I'll send these people the link, or I will give them access." Now, that's basically sharing. It allows you to share whatever documents, whatever files, whatever music, or whatever it is, anything you backed up on your account. It allows you to share it with other people. That's the gist of the sharing feature. So now I'm going to talk about the full system image feature for cloud backup services. And not all of them offer them, and you may not be too savvy on what it is, so let me break it down for you. So first, let's start off with your computer. And this could easily be a laptop, a desktop computer, or maybe in some cases a tablet. And next you have your cloud backup account. Now, the thing that some people don't grasp is that most cloud backup services, they only back up your critical files. So they only back up your files, they back up your music, your videos, and your pictures. So, they only back those things up and they send it to your cloud backup account. there are, other files out there that aren't getting backed up, and those are basically your operating system files, or your OS, your operating system files. These are the files that's in like your C drive, when you go to program files and Windows, the Windows folder and all that good stuff. Those files don't get backed up. They don't get touched. But all the files that you essentially created or edited or downloaded, those files get backed up to the cloud. So, which is fine. Most people really only truly need or even care about, the files that they create, the reports, the documents, the PDFs, or the music, the MP3s, or the videos or movies that they have on their computer. Now, let's say something just happened to this computer. Let's say something happened to this guy and it is out of the picture. Now, you still have a backup of all of your files. You still have a backup of all of your MP3s, and you still have a backup of all of your videos. So when you do get a new computer, that stuff, all you need to do is just restore it, and it's safe and sound back on your new computer, or you repaired your old one that had something wrong with it. Now, let me show you the true benefit of having a full system image. So now, instead of just these files getting backed up to your account, your operating system files also get backed up. So in some cases, they allow you to use an external hard drive to do this, or sometimes they even just do it by sending your files off to your cloud account. But it's essentially everything gets sent to the cloud. Everything, even your operating system files. So that if this guy was to get X'd out, and let's say you got a new computer, yes, you still have all of your files. You still have, your documents, your Word documents, your PDFs, your everything, your MP3s. You have your videos, but you also have those operating system files. And the power of this is that, let's say you have a ton of programs, or you have a special system configuration. It's kind of a pain to have a computer crap out on you, and then you have to install it from scratch. You have to remember all of your licenses and your license keys, and your product numbers, and all of this stuff, and you have to download all those programs again. Well, if you have a full system backup, then basically all of that information, all of that data is stored, and all you have to do is restore it onto your new computer. So it kind of saves you a good amount of time searching for your license keys, which can kind of be a pain. It can save you a lot of time from configuring your system to just the way you want it, and it can also save you some time in installing all of these, in I should say, installing and even downloading and hunting down all these applications on your computer. So that's the true benefit of having a full system backup feature. All right, so now that you know what are some of the features that some of these cloud backup services offer, now it's your time to decide if you would like any of these features, or if you would feel that you need any of these features. The next step would be to check which features you feel you want or need, and go from there. And as always, if you have a question or you need a hand, definitely reach out, and I'll definitely help you out to get you going.